Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Friday, April 19th, 2024. Tomorrow, I realize in some locations it already is tomorrow for me. Tomorrow is April 20th, and that is a day that has some unique significance we're going to explore a little bit in this video. Let me go to a compilation I've got for you, and then we'll see if the tarot has some information for us. Okay, now here in the United States, 420 still has the strong connection to the Columbine tragedy. More recently, it's gotten prominence as being the cannabis holiday. If you'd like to read about that, the 420, how 420 came to be the cannabis holiday, you can look here. If you'd like to look at other dates of significance or years of significance with the date, Time and Date has some information for you. It does include the Columbine. It's interesting to note that the reason April 20th was chosen by the perpetrators at the Columbine high school massacre was because that was Adolf Hitler's birthday. So there's some mixed history going on with April 20th. Now, I think, though, that mix could tip over into favorable this year. Let's look here from the Tale of Dana. We have this, and I've got her website listed up here. She says on April 20th, the luck and fortune planet Jupiter meets up with the freedom-loving, radically potent change maker planet Uranus to create a whole new wave of greatness in your life. These two planets join forces roughly every 14 years, urging us to move into a new path of growth and thriving. I'm all for that, aren't you, folks? She goes on to say, I love this transit because looking back on my own history, I can see distinct chapters of life began with this conjunction, especially the last one in 2010. Okay, I'm going to move on down a little bit. The last ones in recent history were 1968, 1983, 1997, and 2010. This year, Jupiter and Uranus meet up in the sign of Taurus for the first time since the 1940s. Taurus is grounded, joyful, and abundant. The changes you make with Taurus energy are very obvious, tangible, and enjoyable. Themes of love, money, beauty, and joyful living are in the spotlight. Now, she goes on to say that the energy shifts may not be obvious to you immediately on the 20th, but you may notice a rise in synchronicity, new opportunities, or wonderful events you view as lucky. You may have flashes of incredible inspiration and motivation, a deep desire to make a huge change, and/or waves of energy and determination you haven't felt in a long time. And even if you don't feel this one profoundly at the outset, you can still take this time to decide to level up your wealth, happiness, and glowing radiance. We are headed into such an awesome era to use Feng Shui as a practice that helps you and your home to shine and manifest more than ever before. Okay, so she uses a combination of astrology and Feng Shui with her philosophy. And I have no objection to either of those, although I do have some cautions with astrology, because I think when shenanigans changed us from a 13-month, 28-day calendar to a 12-month one, it took some of the accuracy and pinpointability of what astrology can inform about away from us. So whenever I see something that's got an astrology basis, I always like to go with the tarot to give it some confirmation, and that's what I wanted to do in this video. So according to that happy last addition to my compilation, tomorrow is the biggest manifesting day of the year. And I'm going to want to ask the cards about that. Now, because it also kind of is a period of strong chance of favorable change, synchronicities, things like that. Let's keep that window open a little bit by saying, is this one of the? So our question is April 20th, 2024 going to be one of the strongest days as reported for manifesting for our realm? And are there other insights and information the universe wants us to know? So any negative power that is had by being associated with a criminal birthday or things like that, between the the happy, laid back, uh, chill of those who celebrate it as Cannabis Day, and then those who see it as a manifesting opportunity, I think we've got it. Where any plans that originally might have been being cooked up for April 20th just aren't going to have the power and effectiveness that they had hoped. And let's see if the cards kind of confirm my intuition. If they don't, I'll tell you right away. Oops, I was wrong. Stay home. Be careful. So let's change the camera, let you watch me work with the cards, and we'll see. Again, our question is April 20th one of the, if not the, best days for manifesting positive, loving change in our world, as reported in my compilation, plus other insights and information the universe wants us to know. Yeah, if anybody has information about how astrology might have changed when our calendar was changed, if you would send that to me, and my email address is listed in the About section of the channel front page for Laura's View and Tarot 2 on YouTube. I would love to read more and see, because I really feel like it kind of blurred the exactness of some of the answers we get by doing that. Is it possible? I'm not an avid student of astrology. Is it possible that there was a 13th sign? I think it's likely. We're asking about 420 and manifesting. Okay, we have a 5 of Cups, the Sun, another 5 with the 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Hangman. He is showing up a lot lately, telling us things are going to be changing, demonstrably, visibly changing. Page of Wands and Queen of Wands. Okay, let's talk about these cards, and we will get 2 more before we finish the read. Well, interestingly, the strongest manifestation card in the deck is the Magician deck, and we have not yet seen it. So let's look a little deeper at the information that is being shared with us. First of all, the fact, the date of April 20th, yeah, there have been sad events that happen on that date, things that we who try to walk in the light and live in the light don't celebrate. Adolf Hitler's birthday, the massacre at Columbine High School. But informing us a little more, those are not going to be the bulk of what 420 is known for. The Sun shows up, and the Sun is much stronger as a major arcana card, and it's a card of joy, success, living things, new life, and everything's falling into place. So our world is changing, and it's changing in the way that it was planned by our loving creator. So kind of a reassurance here. Recent past, we have the 5 of Wands, just indicating that there's been some pushing and shoving, and people not getting along and being divided, and that kind of typified more for the past, but not so much for the present. Because with the Knight of Swords on the scene, this isn't a political read. I told you I was taking a break from those till Monday unless something huge happens. This is a card that talks about competence and swiftly moving events, so, and intelligence. So we're wise to be viewing this opportunity that we have. We've got a joy and success card here. We've got the card here about swiftly moving events and discovery. So we can discover some reserves we didn't realize we had and make use of them. Let's move into the near future. The biggest tell here on this is the near future card. The main one is the Hanged Man, which again, aha moments, those flashes of, oh my gosh, that's what it means, or oh my gosh, that's what we're able to do when we collectively focus on it. So we've got that opportunity ahead of us. Now I say it's an opportunity because there's nothing on either side of it to indicate it wouldn't be. The Page of Wands is an optimism card, okay? An enthusiasm card. So yeah, you can look forward to 420. If you're not celebrating it as a cannabis holiday, we can still look for it as a manifesting opportunity that's rather singular this year. It's stronger on the 20th. Queen of Wands is telling us it's an accomplishment card. So again, we do have an opportunity that we can pursue, and we've got everything saying it'll fall into the right, things will fall into the right place. You're going to have some accomplishments if you do with the Queen here, and optimism, and just a kind of a self-mastery. So it is a good day to practice those manifesting skills. If I said I'd get 2 more cards, let's get them. So we have the 10 of Swords and the Death card. So we can, now remember, I always say this because people that tune in or are very new to tarot think this is a bad card, and the Death card is usually about a long, slow change. And it's strongly indicated that change is in the wind because we've got the 10 of Swords here. And 10s are kind of an ending and a start of a new age and transformation going on. So, folks, we have a chance to kind of end some things here on April 20th. Let's do it. Let's consider those words that this is a manifesting opportunity. Of course, every day is a manifesting opportunity. But let's just call 420 a special one and give it a little extra of our time and energy and focus. To recap, April 20th has a mixed lineage. It was the date that Adolf Hitler was born. It was the date of a very big loss of life in Columbine by some teenagers at a high school years ago. And according to several other sources, there's some opportunities involved with April 20th that we should look at. First of all, it's becoming more known, instead of those sad events, as the cannabis celebration. So I was thinking there's going to be just a lot of people pretty chill tomorrow as if they celebrate that. And then according to Teo by Dana, it is the strongest day of our year for manifesting. And as I said, we have that opportunity every day of the year anyway. But hey, if things are lined up to where that manifesting strength is magnified and we can more obviously see some of the results, go for it, right? So here's what the cards were saying. First of all, the Sun came up telling us more about the situation, a little nod to the fact that there are some sad events associated with that, but much stronger is the Sun card, which talks about favorable things falling into place. It's a joy card. So very nice for the situation. The looking ahead, we got a fact that we are going to be able to harness our energy and look at some things in a new way. We got the Queen of Wands, which is an accomplishment card telling us a little more. And the Page of Wands, which is an optimism card and an enthusiasm card saying, go for it, guys. Just go for it, guys. So let's think of a few of the things that we would like to make manifest, okay? I would like reconciliation for family and friends that is needed. I would like anything that comes from our skies to be beneficial to all life on Earth. I would like a quick, visible change and ascension process for both individuals and our beautiful Earth to be more complete and to be more visible and enjoyable. I'd like to make manifest a total change from our fiat money system to one that is asset backed. And I would like to have human life be regarded with as much care and concern as the most welcomed new family member in any family ever. So I want the least of us to be welcomed like the most of us. And those are a few of mine. I don't know what yours are, but I'm going to take a few minutes tomorrow, besides some of the other intentional work I do and in prayers. I'm going to be asking my loving creator and any benevolent off-world help that wants to assist in making manifest these things. And then so be it. That's it for this video. I thank you for joining me. And I thank you for your time. If you are a subscriber, I thank you very much for doing that. And if you've had to resubscribe, as so many people have, welcome back. And I really love your tenacity. And we have a nice group of people here. So if you're looking for like-minded people, take a dip down into the comment section and meet some new friends and um, find your tribe. I did. Until next time. Send you love, light, and everything bright. If you would like to receive it, it's yours. Bye.